Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly rise to the top, while others, despite hard work, feel stuck in the same loop? It's not luck, intelligence, or even opportunity. It's the programming of the mind. In this video, we're going deep, beyond motivation quotes and morning routines, into the science and psychology of how to reprogram your mind for long-term, sustainable success. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn will fundamentally shift how you think, act, and succeed. And at the end of this video, I'll share a mental rewiring technique used by elite performers that's almost unknown to the general public. Let's start with a brutal truth. Your subconscious mind is running the show. Research from cognitive neuroscientists at the University of California suggests that up to 95% of our behaviors, habits, and decisions are driven by subconscious programming. That means your conscious efforts, your goals, your New Year's resolutions, even your vision boards, are often overridden by deep-seated mental scripts formed in childhood, trauma, or repeated failures. If you've ever felt like you're self-sabotaging right when you're about to win, it's likely your subconscious mind is trying to keep you in what's familiar, not what's best. Success, then, isn't just about pushing harder, it's about rewiring those scripts. The first step in reprogramming your mind is awareness. You cannot change what you do not recognize. Start identifying your limiting beliefs. Those internal phrases like, "I'm not good enough," "I'm always late," or "I'm bad with money." These beliefs may seem like harmless thoughts, but in psychology, they're called self-fulfilling prophecies. A 2022 study in the Journal of Behavioral Science found that individuals with negative self-beliefs were 60% less likely to take proactive steps toward their goals, even when the opportunity was right in front of them. These invisible scripts are the walls of your mental prison. Once you've identified those limiting beliefs, the next step is interrupting them. This is where cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT techniques come into play. One powerful method is the thought record, where you document the belief, the emotion it causes, and the counter-belief grounded in logic. For example, if you think, "I always mess things up," challenge it with, "I've succeeded at X, Y, and Z. One failure doesn't define me." This active rewiring begins to weaken old neural pathways and create new ones, a process called neuroplasticity. Brain imaging studies from Harvard have confirmed that regularly challenging negative thoughts can physically reshape the structure of the brain over time. But awareness and logic alone aren't enough. The next level is emotional anchoring, pairing your new beliefs with high emotional energy. Why? Because the subconscious learns through emotion. Think about it. The most deeply embedded memories in your life are the ones connected with strong feelings: fear, joy, pain. To lock in a new belief like, "I am worthy of success," you need to feel it in your body. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for this. Olympic athletes use it religiously. Studies from the Cleveland Clinic showed that people who only visualized muscle exercises experienced a 13.5% increase in strength, almost as much as those who physically train. Your brain does not fully distinguish between vividly imagined experience and real experience. Use that to your advantage. Let's talk about language now. The words you speak daily are instructions to your subconscious. If you're constantly saying, "I can't afford that," or "I'm just bad with relationships," you're reinforcing that program. High achievers train themselves to speak in terms of growth and possibility. "I'm learning to manage money better," or "I haven't mastered this yet, but I will." Swap "I can't" for "how can I." This subtle change opens your brain to solutions rather than resignation. Neuroscientist Dr. Caroline Leaf explains that repeated affirmations aligned with intentional thought and action can actually regenerate neural tissue, reshaping cognitive pathways. Now here's the cliffhanger I promised, something most self-help gurus won't tell you. Reprogramming your mind also requires managing your physical state. Your brain is part of your body, and success habits don't stick when your nervous system is in survival mode. High cortisol, the stress hormone, reduces neuroplasticity and blocks learning. That's why daily practices like cold exposure, breath work, and sleep optimization aren't just trendy, they're essential. A 2023 Stanford study found that just 5 minutes of daily controlled breathing significantly reduced cortisol levels and improved cognitive performance by up to 28%. So if your body is stuck in fight or flight, your mind can't be reprogrammed effectively, no matter how many affirmations you use. Let's go deeper. Have you ever heard of identity-based habits? It's a concept popularized by James Clear, but rooted in deep psychological research. It means instead of focusing on what you want to do, like "I want to read more," or I want to exercise, you shift to who you want to be. I am a reader. I am an athlete. Identity is the most powerful level of change because it rewires your operating system. Your brain fights to stay congruent with your identity, whether positive or negative. The trick is to build small habits that reinforce the new identity daily. If you want to be a confident speaker, don't just aim to speak once a month. Read aloud daily, film yourself, take feedback. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. And here's the final advanced insight, the secret mental rewiring technique I mentioned earlier. It's called future self-visualization with third-person detachment. In this practice, you visualize your future successful self, but instead of seeing it through your own eyes, you watch yourself like a character in a movie. According to a 2024 study published in Nature Neuroscience, this third-person visualization increases long-term goal motivation and decreases emotional resistance to change because it reduces the internal ego pressure and allows the brain to model behavior objectively. It's like mentally rehearsing a role until you believe it's you. Actors do it. Elite athletes do it. Now you can too. So what have we learned? You are not your past. You are not your failures. You are the stories you repeatedly tell yourself. And the great news is, you can rewrite them. Reprogramming your mind for success isn't a one-time decision. It's a daily, deliberate process of choosing new thoughts, rewiring beliefs, anchoring emotions, aligning habits, and managing your nervous system. It's not magic. It's neuroscience. If you start applying even 2 or 3 of these principles from today, your mind will begin to shift and your life will follow. If this video helped shift your perspective, don't forget to subscribe, because in the next episode, I'll be revealing a counterintuitive mindset hack billionaires use that the rest of the world ignores. You won't want to miss it.